Okay, so Team Secret, TNC kind of through game 1. Let's see if they can come back in game 2. TNC at first pick, they ban Elder Titan Ducks here. Elder Titan Secret played with extremely effectively in game 1. And Duxia's Kazu 0. I'm not sure about the Duxia ban though, because Sam H is actually a very good Duxia player as well, and Team Secret banned it in game 1. So I got a feeling that actually TNC doesn't want to play with it, and it doesn't want to give it to Team Secret as well, so they just ban it away. Secret, on the other hand, ban away Bad Rider and Silencer.
10 seconds remaining.
Both heroes in which TNC is extremely comfortable
Team
with.
Secrets
They usually play it together though, so I'm not sure about banning both together. Okay, so anyway, TNC with first pick, they went for Nyx Assassin. Teams and Sam H both plays it very well. Secret replies with Kunkai Nerf Shaker.
10 seconds remaining.
The Kunkai is definitely Yapsa's hero, I believe. And
5 seconds remaining.
Puppy does play Nerf Shaker, but I'm leaning towards a Kazu Nerf Shaker this game. TNC instantly picks up 1437's Rubik. Fissure is always a good spell to steal, and Null Field is good against the magical damage that Team Secret's lineup now have.
TNC's turn to ban. Secrets turn to ban.
Secret bans Juggernaut. Juggernaut is a pretty good hero against Kunka because like when you X Max combo a hero, if it's Juggernaut, he'll just Blade Fury out of it.
TNC's turn to ban.
And TNC bans PL.
Team Secret's
Interesting.
turn to pick.
PL Invoker. I was thinking they planned to pick the Invoker, that's why they banned the PL, but they just didn't want to play against MB's PL and Mid-1's Invoker. Possibly because TNC is planning on a lineup that doesn't deal with illusions well. And based on the fact that Secret second phase pick, as in they third pick the Mid-1's Invoker last game, I think TNC doesn't want the Secret to be in their comfort zone. Secret also banned away the Drow. Afraid of some Drow strats that will come out from TNC.
TNC's turn to.
Oh wow, IO. So it's a Yapsos IO and a Puppy Kunka. Position 5 Kunka is very rare, but IO is a good replacement for that.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
TNC will want something that deals well against IOs. Usually people pick Disruptor, but TNC already have their position 5, so they don't want to have two position 5-ish heroes. They might go for the Faceless Void. Faceless Void hasn't been seen much today. It was a top pick yesterday, but not today. It's not even banned at all. If you were to see the compendium predictions, top pick has been Faceless Void, but it is dropped today. Shaker has been catching up. We haven't seen a Zeus at all. I think TNC.
Team Secrets turn to pick.
Timbersaw. Timbersaw is a good pick against IO. because if you have a setup and when they relocate in, let's say next turn, you can burst 2 heroes directly.
10 seconds remaining.
It might be Cuckoo's hero mid. I
5
don't
seconds
recall
remaining.
Samh playing it. It could even be a Raven carry Timber.
TNC's turn to
Ursa is extremely strong against Timbersaw in the offlane, assuming this is offlane Timbersaw. Or even if mid lane. Means now both captains need to think whether Timbersaw is going to offlane or mid lane.
10
Because both
seconds
mid 1 and
remaining.
MP can play it. So if it's in the mid lane for Cuckoo, then he will send the
5
Ursa into
seconds
the mid lane.
remaining.
You just want the Ursa to follow this Timbersaw because it's a direct counter. Fury swipes crushes Timbersaw even with reactive armor.
Team Secret's turn to ban.
You go for the Pagna this as a response. It's very good at kiting Ursa. Decrepify can save teammates or can just cast it on Ursa and he takes a lot of magical damage.
10 seconds
Forcing him
remaining.
to use his enrich early.
5 seconds remaining.
And the only thing to stop mana drain is Fissure and Torrent. Torrent takes time. Even Fissure has a long cast point. This might be a carry Timber just to avoid the Ursa matchup and then put Pagna mid and crush the and make sure the Ursa doesn't go mid. I think this game will a lot will go down to who scouts the laning, who's the laning phase, like who's going which lane, and then adjusting accordingly. And the one with the better matchup in the lanes will have the advantage early on.
TNC's turn to ban.
Papi also expects it to be either position 1 or position 2 Timber. That's why he banned away Sanking, expecting position 4, position 3
10
Nyx and position 4
seconds
Sanking.
TNC's turn to pick.
And TNC just respect the last respect ban on mid 1's TA. Because TNC doesn't have any good ways to deal with refractions at all, in the early game especially.
10 seconds remaining.
TA is very good against Timbersaw because of the Mel minus armor, and
5 seconds remaining.
Timbersaw doesn't really do very huge bursts of damage, but
Team
refractions
Secret's
blocks
turn
all
to
of it.
pick. Naga Siren.
Wow. Okay, so it's an offlane Timbersaw, a mid Pagna and a carry Raven's Naga Siren. I think
10
TNC is
seconds remaining.
picked this hero based on the fact that Secret doesn't have very strong pushing,
5 seconds remaining.
and this last hero might change it all though. Would they go for like a Terrorblade? Maybe a Terrorblade? Anti-mage. Shadow Fin.
Choose your hero.
Shadow Fin allows them to I'm not sure though. Secret kind of have a timeline. Me once Shadow Fin will be super fat at like the 20 to 30 minute mark, but if TNC can get through that phase, then I think they have the game going late. But I fear for Timbersaw, SamH Timbersaw. He's not gonna have a lane at all, and they're gonna rely on him to push to create space in the mid game. So it's gonna be a very tough game for SamH. I actually wouldn't be
10
surprised
seconds
if
remaining.
TNC goes for aggro try. Although they want a good lane for that Raven, but if the Timbersaw gets shut down completely, their mid game is going to be terrible. It's gonna be a very tough call for 14347 to make. Let's see which route they will take. By picking an Ursa in a safe lane, Secret needed a mid laner that can utilize farm very well and farm very fast as well. So SF was a good choice. Because Ursa gets farm from kills, he farms very slowly if he just keeps hitting creeps. Highest amount of physical damage a hero will do to another in one hit. It's probably going to be Shadow. Oh, sorry, it's a number. Shadowfiend can do this amount with crit. It might even be 1000 plus, but I'm gonna say no. Total number of player deaths by 25 minutes. Secret will amp up the aggression, they're gonna fight a lot. TNC will try to dodge. I'd say there's quite a lot of kills. 16 to 25. Cancel stun. Fissure, probably. Unlikely though. No. 10 minutes.